First off, I know that some of you have school children that are off today, so uh, sorry about doing this today. Whenever you guys are ready.
Well, I almost said Larry because it says Larry Herms under your name. Um, Nick, how, what is it? What are the advantages of having a guy like Gino that you know as well as you guys know, and to make a move like this and to know just as much as you do? You're muted.
Sorry, didn't know how to unmute it. Um, to bring a guy in that is a middle of the order bat that hit 49 homers last year, that he's a great clubhouse guy, great guy with all of your fans. You know what you're getting with him. He's just a tremendous individual, and um, it's really been something that we weren't sure we were going to be able to do, but it was great that we were able to get Gino.
Nick, was Gino a player that you guys kept tabs on for all or most of the offseason, or was it something that came together as the market kind of solidified in recent weeks?
Yeah, I mean, we kept tabs on everybody. Jeff
Yeah.
Crosby did a good job staying in touch with his agents, and we talked a lot with folks, but we didn't know we didn't really negotiate and come to a hey, this is going to be the road we can go down until probably about 10 days ago.
How
How
did
much,
you,
if at all, did you
oh,
guys have to kind of
Sorry, go
extend your
ahead, Mike.
budget? I'm sorry. How much, I guess, did you guys have to extend your budget? Does this all fall into what you guys had in mind of spending in the off season when it started?
No, I mean this is more. We went to uh, we we went to ownership last week, and we talked to Bob and Phil, and we said this is probably where it's going to go, and what we're going to need that would be above and beyond our budget, and they approved it, and it was we're excited to be able to do that and go get him.
How much do you think their familiarity with Gino, who he is, and all that helped them say yes in that? I know you can't speak to it, but you had to feel better going to them with that, right?
Yeah, I mean it is obviously a guy that we know, and that's a guy that's put up a lot of numbers for us in the 7 years he's played here, and obviously when he left here as well. So, but I think we had a lot of good discussions, and it was something that we talked about, regardless of the player, and it was good to be able to do that.
I don't know what you could say on this, and I know you don't like to get into the specifics on it, but it seemed talking to you after a couple of the more recent moves, when you talked about flexibility, you'd say, well, we got a little bit, a little bit. It sounded like you were pretty close to your budget ceiling, maybe at least up until the Lux trade. Is that about right? I mean, did you have to extend for most of this?
Yeah, we extended for it, and because we it's a player we wanted, but yeah, I mean we made some moves that Lux deal that saved us a little bit money, but it wasn't necessarily to make this move, and this was something we were able to do above and beyond.
Position wise, it sounds like he'll be mostly a DH, but obviously you have some players. You have Hayes at third base, and you have a very similar younger profile player in Stewart who plays DH, first base, and third base. So how do you think Tito and the club will make all this fit?
I think first off, we're going to go into spring training and let some guys get some acclimation to some positions. Hayes obviously Gold Glove third baseman, and he's a top-notch defender at third, and he's gotten better offensively when he came over here. So we think that he's got some room to run. He's going to be mostly at third base though. And then we've got Gino, who's going to get reps at first, third, and DH. Sal's going to get reps at first, third, and second, and DH. Spence is going to get reps at first, second, left, and right. So I think you're going to be able to piece everything together, but it's going to be some guys are going to get some reps at, different positions, and we'll see how it goes in spring training.
Nick, when the 2025 season ended, did you look at the team and say kind of simply, you need some more home run power? Was that one of your takeaways from last season?
I don't think it's just home run power. I think, we looked at it as we got to rebuild our bullpen. That was our first priority. We needed to make sure that we improve the defense, which was a big priority with where we were, and just adding offense to the group. Whether it's home run power, doubles power, guys to drive in runs. But it was something that we wanted to improve our offense. Yes.
And Nick, to Charlie's point, did you also specifically look at the middle of the order and how you needed to deepen that part of the order behind Ellie?
I think you're always looking, obviously a middle of the order bat's the top of the line hitter. So that's what you want first and then try to fill it out afterwards. But, I think you're always looking if there's a, potential to add a middle of the order bat that you can work in, that'd be great.
And Nick, I was going to ask you, we know you extended to get Gino. Did he, as far as did you get the sense that he came back for fewer years or a little less than he might have had offers on the table?
I can't speak to what he had on the table, but I know that he really wanted to be here. This was a top choice of his, based on being in Cincinnati, and being with this group. It's a good culture and a good group of guys, and I think that's that's something he wanted to be a part of.
What was your pitch to him? Yeah, your sales pitch.
Sorry, I didn't know where you were going with that.
No.
We just told him this is a good place for you to play. It's obviously a good park for you to hit in. He's familiar with it, and we had a lot of discussions. It's talking to his agents when he signed his contract. We were joking. We signed his last one. We negotiated his last contract, so that he's coming off of. So there is a familiarity there, and it's something that we could just tell that he wanted to be here, which was a big deal.
Do you look at him as a different ball player than he was when he left Cincinnati a couple of years ago, or is he essentially the same guy you're getting from a couple of years back? Do you look at it that way?
It's a similar guy. He's had some ups and downs throughout his career, but I think he's a similar guy in a lot of respects.
You mentioned it earlier, what you were able to get done as a whole this offseason. Do you feel like this was a successful offseason for you guys?
Yeah, I think we did a lot of things that we wanted to accomplish. Obviously, you're always trying to get better, and no matter what you're doing. So you're always looking for a way and an angle to figure out how to improve your club.
It completely kind of a little bit off topic here. Do you still expect to go to arbitration hearings with your last guys?
We do, yeah. We've had some discussions, but we are prepared to go to a case.
Any chance you'd share when those are scheduled?
Thursday and Monday. Ashcraft, I think Ashcraft is Thursday and Tyler's on Monday.
Thanks.
I'll get Larry to send you a text. I'll get Larry to send you a text just to confirm. Larry's right here. I was looking for him.
Thanks.
You guys good? All right, we got Gino coming up next here, guys. So
Thank you all.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
sit right here. Say hi to everybody. Yeah.
Got a new face over here. What's up, guys? Hello.
Too many old faces, I'm sure.
New faces here. How we looking? I know that trend, that same beer every time. Mark, you got more hair? No, Mark, you did the same.
A little less.
How we doing, guys?
Good.
We're better today, Gino.
Awesome.
Just was this your first choice? I mean, because it just seems like a perfect fit all the way around.
It's perfect. That's why I'm here, because it's perfect. Perfect workout. Everything is right now is perfect. Beautiful. Happy and very excited to be back home.
What made you select, obviously, the familiarity of the Reds, but what made you decide that the Reds were the best option for you and your career over maybe some of the other teams that you were being pursued by?
I mean, first of all, the Reg was the team that I almost the off season talked to my agents about me. They always asking, they always was, internally on bring me back, and when you see when you put everything together, it make it easy for me to be back home. I still have my part of my family here. My daughter, she born here, and my wife and I think we make it the good decision to be back here. Obviously, when you put the chance for me and win the World Series or going to the World Series, talk to with my agents that they make a really good job and put all the number together. And I think the chance to win, the chance to bring the playoff to the city, and the chance that we have with me and make a playoff and win it all, it was high. So that's why I think that made everything easier. More than the personal wise. That I knows everybody. I know the city, and I feel very very happy to be back. And I think that the ballpark gonna make my career really keep on the good shape. For me, I think the division is very very easy for me, and like I say, I know already, and that make everything easy.
Nick Krall just told us that ownership agreed to kind of go above and beyond what their payroll was going to be to make this deal happen. What does that mean to you that they were willing to spend more than they were going to just because of you?
It's mean a lot. Like I say, they was the team who asked for me every time, almost all the off season, and we put everything together. Like I say, both sides make a real good deal, and I'm happy that they work out. I think the ownership and Nico, Jeff, everybody did a really good job to put everything together and make this deal happen. And obviously both sides are very happy that they're having me back.
But Gino, did you leave years or an AAV on the table to come back to Cincinnati?
No, it's not years. It wasn't about years. About where you want to be. We work on 2 years, and we put it together. We got 1 year with a mutual auction that is basically make the deal very for both sides. So that's what we're looking for.
When you left, when you got traded in spring training in 2022, you were really sad, you were emotional. Did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you would ever end up back here again?
I remember that conversation with you guys when I said it. You never know. It's about you never know. This game is like that. This business like that. You never know where you end your career. You know where you're starting, and I started in Detroit, right? And but you don't know where you ended. And I said at the time, maybe I ended my career in Cincinnati, and 5 years later, here I am. And God time is perfect, like I always say. God being good for me, being good for my family, and for my career. I think this is the gift, be back where everybody know you, and be back where you feel comfortable, where you feel very, very happy to be. And like I say, I feel so good and feel glad to be back here.
What does it mean to you, Gino, to come back to a team that sees you as perhaps a missing piece of an offense that could take them to the World Series?
I think that right now we look when I see the lineup, we look very good. I can't wait to put everything together. And I faced this guy last couple of years, and I see how good they've been. They've been the staff, the pitching staff been great, and the offense is been there. I know they can speed. They play. They fast on the bases. They got a really good defense, and they looking for something like I am, and they might be looking for something different on me, and I'm here now to help the team, to help the lineup, not to be a superhero, not to be a superhero, but be my best version and put everything on the field, do my best, try to help the team win games. That's more important to me. Not come here to try to be a superhero. I just came here to help my team be better team on the field, and whatever it's got to me doing my best on the field, I will help the team win games.
I apologize if I missed this, Eugenio, but do you know what number you're going to be?
Yes, I know. I'm not gonna be a number seven, like I say earlier. Number seven is Steer. He been really good on that number last couple years, last 3 years, and it's no way I'm gonna take that number from him. And they say they have that number 28 open, and so I will keep it at 28 that I've been wearing for the last 5 years. And yes, so it's at number 28.
Gino, how do you think you can help Ellie De La Cruz? You've been around some of the biggest stars in the game. How will you help him here in
I mean,
2020?
whatever he need from me, I will there. He has a talent. He knows what he can do on the field, right? And whatever he need from me, I will help him. I know how good he is, and he might be help me too a lot. And like I say, I came here to help the team win games and be the best version of the Cincinnati Reds, and that costs to be one of the guys who help those young kids be better not only on the field but off the field. Be more strong mentally, because it's not just about physical; it's more about mentally. You got to be strong here, and that gonna help you be your best version on the field. So. I think whatever Ellie need to me, I already had text from him, and it's very happy. It's very good to have it, and I'll be there for him, and not only for him, for everybody on this team.
Who'd you hear
Gi-
from among current and former Reds teammates?
Say it again. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Who'd you hear from among current Reds and then former Reds teammates?
I mean, I got a text. I got a text from Emilio Pagan. I never played with him, but he was a guy who texted me. He was a guy who welcomed me really well. He texted me really good worse, and that means a lot, when you have your teammates that want you here, and they feel happy for for me, and that means a lot. So I got a couple texts from Ellie, from Emilio. I always talk to some other guys like Tomas Vera, Frey Benavide. I always got conversation with them, and it's awesome.
Gino, I'm
Gino,
not sure if you or anyone from your family has been on social media since this deal was announced, but if you have and you've seen some of the Reds fans' reactions, what's it been like to see the excitement from all of them to have you back in town?
I mean, just the bring a good vibe to the field, and be happy. I'm not like I say, like you say, I'm not the guy, the big social media guy, but I see already. I see a lot of the messenger from the fans, and obviously it feel great to have all those support, and they feel happy. And I already see some guys around the field, around the city already, and they're very happy for me. So that's something that means a lot too. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see the Great American Ballpark on the opening day with all the crown here for our team.
Hey, Eugenio, how are the vibes?
It's high right now, always very high.
Hi, Gino. I'm wondering if you had a chance to speak with Terry Francona, and what was that conversation like, if it happened?
Yeah, I already had one conversation with him. I mean, he told me how excited he is, and I told him back how excited I am. It's a pleasure for me. I told him it's an honor for me to be play for him. I know for me he's one of the best manager on the game, and he for me is a Hall of Fame manager. And we already talked about a couple playing about where I'm gonna play, where what's gonna be my role in the field. And I told him, and I'm open to do my 100% every day that he need me. Whatever he need me, I will give you my 100%. That was pretty much our conversation already.
And Gino, is anything different or improved about the player you are today versus the player the Reds traded away
Yeah,
in
well, I mean,
22?
we grew up, and more, you learn more, and you know more about this game, and obviously, I feel like I'm the still the same guy on the field, doing my best every day, play my 100% every day, even when I don't feel good. But it's more like grow up as a person, who you are, who you want to be when this done, And now I'm the different guy, but I just try the be the best. Husband, be a best son, dad, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's the way that you grew up. Because on the field, you put your talent in. You work every year, every time, every year for doing really good on the field. But at the same time, it's something else without baseball, and now you got to think about that too as well. And but like I say, on the field, I feel like I'm the same guy. I'm the guy who enjoy the game the 100%. I'm the guy who wanna give the team the best version of me, and try to win games. That's our goal. That's my goal.
Gino, how much would you embrace the role of being one of the leaders in that clubhouse?
I mean, like I say, obviously I want to be one of the older guys on the field. But like I say, I don't want to be like I don't want to be the guy who they have to listen to me because I'm the older guy. No, no, it's not. For me, it doesn't work like that. I want to be a good example. I want to be a good model, and I want to be the guy who they if whatever they need from me, I want to be there. If they want to talk about baseball, I talk about baseball. If they want to talk about something else, I want to be that guy. It's not that guy. I not want to be the guy who they have to listen to me, or they have to do whatever I say. No, no, it's not about that. I want to be the good model, and the good model is the guy who do good things. Even when you don't feel good, you have to do something good for and make everybody else happy, and make everybody else like have a good smile. And that's something that I want to be on this time on the field, on the clubhouse.
Gino, kind of following up on that, last year at the trade deadline, there was a lot of talk about where you would go, and the names you kept hearing were the Mariners, the Tigers, and the Reds. Three teams you had been with, and you've been in this game long enough to know what that means. What did it mean to you to hear those teams come to you and ask about you, and then both the Mariners following through with the trade and now the Reds following through like this?
I mean, for me, it means a lot. It's something that like I always say, you let doors open. How you let doors open is be a good teammate, be good on the field, and not try and treat everybody as the same. And when you see back and you see, I got two times on Seattle, now I got two times here, I got two times in in Arizona, and it's just because God is good, and God gave me something special, and I want to share those. I want to share all those good things that God gave it to me with everybody else. It's not only the grace is not only for me. You know what I mean? And it's something that I want to share with everybody else, and that means a lot. When the people or when team ask for you, and they want you because they know you, they know what you can do on the field and off the field. That means a lot to me, and that is something that when I look back and I see the John Gino and back in Venezuela, that I never thought that gonna happen to me, and now it's happened, and I gotta just enjoy the time, enjoy the moment, and be grateful every time that let door open, and be you every time, and share the grace that you have from God.
You guys good? Anybody else?
Do you have a favorite memory from your previous time in Cincinnati?
I got a few, man. I think one of the best for me was when obviously this is off the field, and when my daughter born here in Cincinnati is a really good thing, that a memory that I have from not only from the city, but from not only from the team, but from the city, and when everything that I do, when I hit a 49 home run, that I break the Venezuelan record, when I made my debut here. That was the really a lot of people when I hit the home run against John Lester off the boat. That's it's a lot of good things that I had in my mind that I want to keep going, and I want to keep collect memory from this city, from this ballpark, from this team.
Gino, what will the emotions be like for you on opening day? Can you even imagine what it's going to feel like?
I mean, I can't wait. I know how excited the people for the opening day here in Cincinnati, how big it is for our fan and for me. I can't wait to see all the crowd around the city, around the ballpark, see all the kids, see all the people cheer for us. It's very exciting. It's a party. It's a party, and you enjoy and you play for it. You enjoy that day because you see all the people in the opening baseball season, and it's very excited for me to be part of that this year.
All right.
I'm
Thank
just glad you
guys.
didn't
Thank
back
you
out
guys.
with the
See you
snow.
guys around, right? God bless you all.
Thank you.